Everybody thinks Kevin Stefanski's an aggressive coach because he goes for on fourth down. But that's because he's playing analytics. That's all that is. Has nothing to do about being aggressive. He plays analytics. He's the most conservative coach I've ever seen. Let me read you something. The Browns have so many problems that it's hard not to blame Stefanski. Undisciplined on both sides of the ball, lead the league in penalty yardage. Stefanski refuses to hold Joe Woods accountable, not for this game, but for games earlier in the season, for his schemes. We don't use the talent that we have. We play in a 20-yard box. 20-yard box. That's a perfect analogy. Remember I said when they take away a run, they stack the box, we can't do nothing because all our routes are 10 to 15 or 5 to 10 yards? That's it? We play in a 20-yard box. This guy hit the nail on the head. We play in a 20-yard box, so when they stack the line, there's nowhere to go because we don't stretch the field. We play in a 20-yard box, no vertical routes. Any pass over 15 yards is between the hashes. When is the last time we saw a go route thrown to? We line up with 3 tight ends and a ton and run predictable plays. We don't throw to wide receivers in this day and age. It's almost inconceivable that we don't have 4 to 5 targets designed for OBJ each week. That is unacceptable. Really disappointed in this team and staff. You can't rely on receivers to make plays late in games if you don't get them involved earlier in the game. You cannot run routes for 3 quarters with no targets, then flip a switch and make a play. Stefanski refuses to realize this. And that's the truth. I don't know who that guy was. It was on Twitter. But he's right. It just coincides with what I've been saying about Stefanski for the last 2 years. He's trash. The only offensive rhythm we have is that run game. When that run game fails, Stefanski has no clue on what to do. He's always been a conservative, underneath, dink and dunk coach, and it's not acceptable in this day and fucking age. And I hope the Browns get slaughtered. Listen, last year, our offense, he coached outside of himself. But I figured it out. It wasn't even that. Baker Mayfield was the reason we were 11-5 last year. He did run a little different offense. It was downfield more, no doubt. But Baker Mayfield was the only reason we were 11-5 yesterday. Because our defense was absolutely atrocious. Baker Mayfield was the only reason we were 11-5. Stefanski was the worst fucking play caller ever. But it was way better last year than it was this year. This year, it's like he's congested the box. He's shrunk the 20-yard box. Last year it was a 40-yard box. Now it's a 20-yard fucking box. I don't know what this guy's trying to prove. He's stubborn as a mule and he's a cancer. And the players don't believe in him no more. And Jimmy Haslam should force him to relinquish play calling. Because as long as he's calling plays, hey, these next 9 games are critical. If Alex Van Pelt calls plays, not only will we probably, I believe, go 7-2, but we'll also be able to assess Baker Mayfield. You can't assess Baker Mayfield with what he's doing now. Handing the ball off, dropping back, throwing 5 and 10 yards, but you can't. Just look at Baker Mayfield, even in Freddie Kitchens' era. He's throwing downfield. You have to throw downfield in the fucking NFL to be viable. You can't play checkers when everybody else is playing chess. You know what makes me sick? Zach Taylor and the Bengals. And don't tell me all because you got Joe Burrow. If you put Mayfield on that team, he's doing the same fucking thing. Trust me. And I bet you Jamar Chase will even be more of a weapon because Mayfield's got a way better arm. I'm not saying nothing. Burrow's a great quarterback. He is. But I'm just telling you, Mayfield will do the same fucking thing over there. Now, Burrow does have a quicker processor, no doubt. But I'm just telling you, it pisses me off watching him open his offense up, listen to his players, and we run this fucking high school congested 20-yard fucking box of an offense. And that's the fucking truth. I'd love to know who the fuck put that on Twitter because that guy's fucking correct. I've been saying it all along. We don't have a shot. They stack the box. We run 5 and 10-yard pass patterns. It's fucking ridiculous. This guy needs canned because he's too goddamn stubborn to fucking fix the team. Now it's crunch time. If he goes into Cincinnati trying that stupid run, 1988 Kevin Mack, Ernie Biner fucking offense, Tim Manoa, fucking Eric Metcalf bullshit, Leroy Horde, I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done until they fire this clown. It's a shame I gotta hope the Browns get slaughtered because our season's over as long as he's calling plays and he's too goddamn stubborn to give it up. He don't even care about the defense. He's not, hey, our defense is fun. I hate these people say, oh, our defense is good. We stopped the run. Hey, too many breakdowns. Can't get off the field on 3rd down. And anytime we need to stop, we can't get it. That's not a good defense. Look at the teams we played. We gave up 40-some points to the Chargers, and they fucking suck. This guy needs to be fired. Actually, they need to take away play calling. They need to show him who the fucking boss is. Jimmy Haslam, you're the fucking owner. Take away his play calling. Take that fucking play sheet off him. Make him coach the team like a normal coach. Jesus Christ, how many NFL coaches want to call plays? Guy's like a little kid. He called plays 1 year in Minnesota. And consequently, they had to get rid of Stephon Diggs because he fucking ruined his fucking year. 65 catches in that fucking year he played in Minnesota under Stefanski. 2 catches in the NFC Championship game under Stefanski. This guy doesn't know how to use his fucking talent. I'm sick of seeing David Njoku start the game on the fucking bench behind that fucking two scrub, Brian tight end and Austin Hooper. And I don't want to hear about what's his name being a great GM, Andrew Berry. Signed $40 million Austin Hooper, the worst tight end in football. Austin Hooper is fucking horrible. Austin Hooper is actually trash. $40 million for a guy that can't... Hey, he had to stretch to make a catch. Now, granted, the throw should have been better, but whatever. You got to catch that. You're $40 million man. Any other tight end in the league catches that, and guess what? It's a fucking touchdown instead of 3 points. And I'm tired of getting down to the goal line. Hey, last week we got down to the goal line. First down run. Second down, we ran a stretch play to I think it was an RPO, to be honest with you, and they handed it off to what's his name? That Demetrius Johnson, and he started going to the left, like stretching it. And he's lucky it was Demetrius, because that shouldn't even have been a touchdown. It was just a great running back, that great cut by the running back. That was a horrible play call. You're running on first and second down at the 8-yard line. You are a fucking clown. This guy is playing offense like it's 1988. I'm tired of this guy. Well, Jimmy has him. Take away his fucking play calls. If you don't want to fire him, that's fine. Take away that fucking play sheet and make him fucking be held accountable for the rest of the fucking team. What Joe Woods has done with that defense. It's funny how all these guys came to Cleveland. They got worse under Joe fucking Woods. John Johnson looks like he's never played the safety position. Ronnie Harrison's hitting people out of fucking bounds. I'm embarrassed. This team is an embarrassment. Pittsburgh came in here and just took our lunch. We didn't do nothing about it because Stefanski was a fucking clown. We could have won that game. Stefanski's offense, it's funny. When he started stretching the field, when he got out of that 20-yard box with 8 minutes left, we started moving the fucking ball. Why didn't we do that the whole fucking game, you fucking clown? Then I got to see Myles Garrett after 1 sack against a backup fucking tackle wear a cape after the game on Halloween, you fucking idiot. This is as bad as Mayfield. Mayfield gets a fucking first down. He goes down the field like he's in high school still. Grow the fuck up, Mayfield. My advice to Mayfield, as long as Kevin Stefanski's calling the plays, have your agent get you the fuck out of Cleveland. Because there's a reason that everyone says you're a fucking garbage quarterback right now. It's not your fault. It's fucking Kevin Stefanski's fault. Get out of Cleveland. To be honest with you, I like Mayfield, but the days are changing. You need a quarterback that can run. And I'd like to draft a guy that could just run and make... If we're going to play in this 20-yard box, might as well draft a quarterback that can make 10-yard throws. Lamar Jackson would be perfect in this fucking offense. But I'd really like to keep Mayfield and just have a regular NFL offense like a fucking every other team runs instead of us. We run this antiquated high school offense because our coach is a fucking idiot. He just discovered calling plays, 2 years ago in Minnesota, and he thinks he's a fucking pro at it. He's the worst fucking play caller ever. All these people give him credit. Oh, he did good against Denver. Denver sucks. Let me explain something to you. If Case Keenum played against Pittsburgh, he would have threw 6 interceptions. When Case Keenum's a quarterback, you people don't understand. He holds the ball too long, and when he throws the ball, they'll play off coverage because they know his arm's so weak they can just pick it off. They'll bait him into it. I like Case Keenum, but he's not better than Mayfield. He's not even close. So Mayfield has been ruined by Kevin Stefanski. Consequently, we're 4-4 right now. That's how much talent we have on this team. Kevin Stefanski is such a horrible coach that we're 4-4. If this was when Hugh Jackson had his team, I guarantee you he'd be 6-2 at least. At least. He was way better than Stefanski. This ain't a team that... Hey, listen. We're coached so bad right now. Usually a team coached this bad would be 0-8, but we have so much talent. It's not even funny. So what did we learn in this video? That Baker Mayfield was responsible for that 11-5 record last year, not Stefanski. Stefanski lost a playoff game last year. He didn't win one. We played so much better when he was fucking sitting at home, coughing his guts out in his fucking basement with COVID. It's funny how... we played way better. Looked like an NFL offense. Oh, but they had a 30-point lead. What a defense. When we needed the score, guess what happened? That offense took them apart. Get rid of Stefanski, you fix the problem.